branches of engineering and dates back to the late 19th century. It is the branch of engineering that deals with the technology of electricity. Electrical engineers work on a wide range of components, devices, and systems from tiny microchips to huge power station generators.
Electrical engineering is a branch of engineering that deals with the technology of electricity. Electrical engineering work on a wide range of components, devices, and systems, from tiny microchips to huge
Electronic
power.
engineers work primarily in research and development industries, engineering service firms, manufacturing, and the federal government according to the BLS. They generally work indoors in offices, but they may have to visit sites to observe a problem or a piece of complex equipment.
Importance of
The
electrical
BLS says.
engineering. Electrical engineering is actually a fascinating field of engineering. As we all know, without electrical engineering or electricity, we can never imagine the high quality of life that we are living today. Without those electrical engineers, we won't be having our smartphones, televisions, and other gadgets that we are taking advantage today to make our lives easier. And lastly, without electrical engineering, other branches of engineering will be having a hard time developing since they firstly wanted electricity.
The importance of electrical engineering is that their work can be found almost everything that surrounds us, from a simple light bulb into phones, TVs, and a bunch of electronic stuffs. They're the ones who is also responsible for the telecommunication equipments, the power distributions for the entire cities. And when it comes to planning on making new houses or buildings, they're the one who is responsible for the technical parts. And when it comes to the final projects, they're the one who checks it and tests it. Because electrical engineering is so broad that there are a lot of jobs that requires its specialty. Like when renovating old buildings, they're the ones who updates and change the circuits and the electrical equipments. And for the power plants, they're the one who checks the generators and the current. Because of their work, it has become a part of our daily lives, a part of our homes, and a part of our cities. That's why the electrical engineering is so important. And to all those students who would like to take the course of electrical engineering, the most required skill that you need to develop is critical thinking. And it takes a lot of time and effort.
What are the perks
That's all.
you can get in studying electrical engineering? It's not just about electrical things. You can also learn about radio frequency engineering, signal processing, microelectronic, control system, power engineering, and telecommunication, and a lot of more. Electrical engineering scopes are wider than you expect. It can also deal with electronics and a bit of computer programming. So, I'm encouraging you to learn electrical
Some of the most
engineering.
prominent pioneers in electrical engineering include Thomas Edison, George Westinghouse, Nikola Tesla, Guglielmo Marconi, and Phyl Farnsworth. These innovators turned ideas and concepts about electricity into practical devices and systems that ushered in the modern age. Today's electrical engineers design electrical devices and systems using basic components such as conductors, coils, magnets, batteries, switches, resistors, capacitors, inductors, diodes, and transistors. Nearly all electrical and electronic devices, from the generators at an electric power plant to the microprocessors in your phone, use these few basic components.
Thank you for having me here. My name is Derek Palisov as an electrical designer. So what it does, so we design a building, we design the power, the lighting, and power plants, stuff like that, and how efficient, and we comply with all the requirements.
Derek, tell us a little more about the school that you went to. What type of classes you had to take in school, and how long it took you to graduate, to receive your degree in electrical engineering?
Yeah, so our program in the Philippines, we have 5 years. So you take 5 years of college after you graduate, and you after that. So if you want to be a licensed engineer in our country, so you take the, like here in United States, you take the PE exam. So we have also PE exam. So I took that and I passed that. So I'm a licensed engineer in our country. And yeah, that's 5 years of engineering class. So my first 5 years, so I was like a rookie engineer that time. So I worked in construction outside, during implementation. So I took care of all the electrical scope of works, work at site, job at site, stuff like that. And it's a mix of experience actually. So we did educational facilities, we did healthcare facilities, and I've been engaged to oil and gas project also. So, and then after 5 years, so I moved to designing firm. So which I started the design for electrical. So what I do there is design the lighting, the power, all the system, all electrical system to be installed during the implementation time. So